Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning we're going to visit with Reloved with Hart. We were supposed to visit with her last week, but she was on vacation and has since returned. And one of the things we did to her booth in her absence was we got a rug for the booth. Now, I've been joking about this rug saying I got a very good price. I did get a very good price on it because if you can see, this side is a different color than this side. So for the shop, it's great because you have the booth divided, but I could not have that in my house. That would drive me absolutely crazy. Unless you put that side to the sun and say, yeah, that's from the sun. But even then, but that's why I got such a good price on it. And we just love the look of it in the booth. We feel that it makes it a little warmer because we do have the floors in the shop are not the prettiest. They work great in the more industrial tool booths, but for our other booths, we kind of like to give them a little bit of warmth, and the rugs seem to do that. So without further ado, we're going to step into Reloved with Hart. She is a 20% off vendor, except items marked firm. We are not shipping the larger lamps, the more fragile vases. We would, but it'd be a box in a box for something like this for $16. And then, you could get that's not bad because it has the fruit in it. So 16 on that one. That one is $14.40. Again, to find out how to receive these items and to get more information, just go right down below this video. Has all our contact information. We absolutely do ship. We do use pirate ship, and we add maybe $1 or $2 depending on how large the box is and how much packing materials we use, because my husband does pack them very well. The more you buy, the better you save, because it's just the volume in a box. So because 1 pound is not that far off from 5 or 10 pounds. So 48, 1 plate chip. So and that would be 20% off of that. $9.60 does not include the plate stand. These are $6.40 each on these cups and saucers. $8 on here, $12 on the little rabbit napkin rings, $8 on the whole napkin ring. Candlestick. $5.60 on the basket. $4.80 on the 8 vintage, and there's 3 packages, and they're all $4.80 each. A lot of buttons and such. Ooh, what's this one? Do I have this? Ooh, I might need that one. I think I have that. I have Century. I'm sorry. I get distracted. $8.80. I do have this one already. These are the needle packs. I have a large collection of these. What I love about them is they fit into one of my nice pyrography boxes, and I pull that out and I can just enjoy them without taking up so much room, because I don't have a lot of room left in my home, so I buy a lot of smalls. It's a nice little package here for $8.80. We have some buttons and other items here, some linens. If you are one of our regulars and you send me a laundry list to pull, I may not be able to get to it till later in the day. I am the counter person. This is pretty. This is $5.60 on that one. You get a cute little jar filled with these colorful little plastic hair curlers. $11.20. $8. We used to see when we were kids walking in the supermarket, and you'd see the ladies with their hairs, with the curlers in their hair for the day. Yes, I am dating myself, but who else is going to date me? No, just kidding. Yeah, so born in '68, so I do remember a lot of women having that. $12 on that cute little vase, and my mother with her German accent, I cannot believe these women would go out like that. $14.40 on this nice Nippon candle holder. $3.20. And yes, my mother did have that accent her whole life. Cute little owl, which is funny because her sister, $8 on that one, who's only a year older and came over here a couple years before her. Until you spoke with my Tanta Hilda, you really didn't hear the accent. That's a great deal, but we are not shipping that. But for our local folks, $9.60 on this nice menu chalkboard. Okay, so $10.40 on that one. This is $88 on that. You can remove the electric pieces. Oh, there aren't any left. They did a nice job cleaning that out. So that would be a beautiful candelabra. Or if you're able to, it's not that difficult to rewire these. If you have a place that you trust in rewiring, that would be a great candidate for that. And again, we are visiting with Reloved with Hart. Take 20% off items not marked firm. These larger totes are not shippable. Shelves, we do have some nice books in here. And when I say they're not shippable, they are shippable, but currently we don't have large enough boxes, and you're going to hit the fees. So it's not the weight that gets you, it is the size of the box. And hitting anything with 16 by 16 by 16, any of that, that's when it hits the the fees. And like I said, we might have a box because we do use UPS as well, because that is an option. $11.20 on the spaghetti strainer spoon there. The strainer, yeah. So we have a plastic one for my son. $9.60, $8, $5.60, $18, and he still loves that little spaghetti strainer spoon. And we do have things up top for our local pickup folks. Pretty cool tippet game up there from 1965. Ah, too late. I should have gotten that for my sister for her birthday 2 months ago. She was a 65 baby. It's a big 6-0 for her this year. Let's see. Cura Band-Aids for $8.80. I have them on the lookout for spice tins for some of my people who have asked for those. Currently none of those. It's $20 on that nice green bottle. Here's in this sweet saccharin, $20. There's some nice hankies hanging here, $4.80. We did go to $3.20. Don did go to ship this for somebody, $4.80, and as he was the spoon holder, as he was getting it ready, it just was not going to work without hitting into a much larger box and the oversized fees. He did try, so, and then just like this unusual carpet beater, not shippable, $20. Some straw balls here for $6.40, 3 of them, nice little bowl fillers. Smaller caddy here, we can absolutely ship this guy for $11.20. There's the measurements on that one. Nice old magazines. And again, if you see anything in this video, our past videos, any of our posts that you need more information on, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Best forms of communication are Facebook and Instagram Messenger service. I see those right away. So do not hesitate at any time to send that. Just if it's like 1 in the morning, please don't send me, well, 2:17 a.m. and then send me a follow-up message at 5:30 a.m. with question marks as to why I did not respond to you, because I did get one of those yesterday. I will respond when I get back in here. $16. I'm sleeping at those times. Well, hopefully I'm sleeping. $12.80 on that one. $4.20 as is Inside Dirt. So $3.20 on that bottle. I do have my bottle people. $4.80 on that little guy. This one is $8. Package of a few 8 vintage beer coasters for $5.60. We've got some great oilers here. $10.40, $9.60, $10.40 on the one in the back. The rainbow one here, very nice, $14.40. And this little guy here is $9.60. We have this nice, beautiful velvet tobacco tin. That's just $6.40. We have some more bottles back there. The tallest one is $19.20. The green with the cap, $9.60. Suburban Club for $8. Empty tin of Spalding tennis balls for $5.60. Crates not shippable. Doilies, $20 on that enamel pan. Ooh, I'm getting attacked by a coat. Sorry about that. Okay, baseball glove, $14.40. And then I'm going to go through the doilies really quick. They do have inventory codes, as you can see. 2263 is $4.80. If you want any of these, please refer to that item code number 720, so I know which ones to pull without making this more difficult than the one on the left. The one on the right, 4023 is $7.20, and then this one is $25, also at $7.20. $12 on that one. Again, please refer to the inventory code on this one. $10.40 for 009. $9.60. $4.16 is $12. $6.40 for 115. It looks like we have one more over here, but I cannot quite get to it. It's a smaller one. 3104 is $3.20. So those are those doilies. So please ask for them for by the inventory code, so I know what I'm looking for. So again, we are visiting with Relove with Hart, 20% off. This one is $16 on this. The smaller one is $17.60. This is where if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you would have seen the mushroom teapot came from this spot here. So again, make sure you follow us, $6.40 if you're able to, and you don't have to use your real name. You can come in with a nickname. They just want your email And you can put private, set yourself to private so you're able to enjoy the many things. I'm getting attacked by a mosquito. That Facebook does have to offer a lot of good stuff and a lot of fun things, as does Instagram. There's a lot of lives and still posts on there. $6.40 for the vintage photo. $22.40 for the stack there. This is a cute little piece of Delft that's missing the lid for $9.60. Yep, see, that's actual Delft. Delft is, often people will call anything blue and white like this is Delft, but it's not truly Delft. Delft is the region in Holland where these are created. So that's how you know, you're just like the Murano glass. These are how we tell our differences. $8.80 on each of those plates. There's some nice books here. $14.40 on that unusual piece there. We did have, oops, as soon as I go to get the tag, the fan took it and flipped it. So $27 and then 20% off on that. So it's like $21.40 or something like that. I'm not able to ship this larger piece here, but we can absolutely ship the cute little teapot. $23, $25 on that one becomes $20. $5.60. This is as is, so there is damage. Oh, I can see it right from here. There's a huge hairline in that. Little doily, $5.60 for $2.99. And then down here I have another doily. More of a runner, $10.40 on the cute little longer burger. That's not bad. And this one is $6.40, 30 1/4 by 15 inches. And we have bags. These are like apple straw bags. She's got two of them, $17.60. There's 3 each. Large silver plated tray down there, $27 and then 20% off. So again, we visited with Reloved with Hart. It's going to actually have my husband help out, but he started going right away with Christopher Walken. He's walking here. He does a very good Christopher Walken impression. So maybe at one time I will have him help me to do one of these morning videos for you. So, and don't forget, no Facebook Live tonight. And this weekend we will be having our Christmas in July, and those are special sales in shop only. Of course, you'll still get, if you want to shop any of the videos, you'll be able to purchase those items if they're for shipping at the 20% off in this booth. So thank you and have a wonderful day.